Welcome to the Gilead V2R Real-Time User Guide. Once you have downloaded the file, unzip the folder, find the executable inside, and double-click it to launch. A loading screen will appear, and once you see an aerial view of the site, you can start interacting. So just using your mouse for now, click and hold the left mouse button and drag your mouse across the screen to freely adjust the view angle. Now if you let go of your mouse button and move the cursor to any location and give it one right click on the mouse, you can pan to that location. To get back to the site, you can always click the Return to Site button at the bottom of the screen, which will appear when you move away from the site. To zoom in and out, you can use the slider on the left side of the screen, or alternatively use your mouse wheel. All available layers for this application are organized in the menu panel on the left. So at the moment you can see that the regional tags are displayed. You can toggle these with this button. And the regional tags are clickable, so if you click onto Sydney Airport, it will take you over to that location. And once again, Return to Site will take you back to the site itself. I will disable the regional tags and click on the site boundary. That obviously displays the site boundary as an overlay, and you can use the opacity slider at the bottom of the screen to adjust the opacity of that layer, and any layer for that instance. Under site access, you will find the rail corridor with stations, as well as the major roads with road names in the region. Under statutory overlays, you will see the growth area plan and local area map. Once again here, beneficial to adjust the overlay opacity to see what is actually underneath the plan. Now closer to the site, you can see the terrain from our digital elevation model. And in the menu you can also turn on a LiDAR layer, basically showing the height of vegetation. Alternatively, there's also the ability to show existing 3D trees by using the 3D trees layer instead. Under Balanced Land, we find the relevant plans with a legend on the left. You can also collapse this legend with the small arrow right next to it. This way, you can click through the various plans, use your navigation tools to look at any angle, and within the red flag areas we actually have the ability to also layer on each individual item one by one using the legend on the left. Site context plan, potential development land, and land use and build form plans. Under MDP land, we've got a number of site tags with their orientation. So if you click on a specific site tag, it will show an image and also in which direction this image is taken on the site. We've got the ecology and waterways, heritage information, planning and infrastructure, topography and view lines, the structure plan, landscape master plan, and the road hierarchy as well. Moving on, if we turn the proposed development on here, this will basically give us the 3D information on site with the ability to layer over proposed trees, lot calculation plans, as well as information tags pertaining to the site. In this case, when we click on an information tag, a relevant image will also be displayed. When the proposed development layer is enabled, you can go to the ground anywhere by simply double-clicking in the location you would like to land. Now you can still click and hold the left mouse button to look around and use the W or ASD keys to walk. In the top left corner of the menu, you can see a variety of buttons, Aerial mode will take you back up into the default aerial mode. Ground mode is simply a shortcut to allow you to double click to land and go to the ground again. And finally, drone mode launches a virtual drone, which you can control once again by holding your left mouse button using the WASD keys, but also in addition use the spacebar to gain altitude or the control key to lower your altitude. To render out a perspective, select the desired angle, navigate to the camera icon in the menu panel and click on Capture. Once an image is rendered, you have the ability to annotate it using the tools at the bottom of the screen and generate a PDF or email out a number of images directly from within Virtual Realtime, as long as you're connected to the internet. In this way, you can take any amount of snapshots which will be collated in a brochure. You can click between the snapshots on the bottom left corner of the screen here and delete snapshots as desired. To record a video, click the red recording button, wait for the recording to start, then move around the site showing what you wish to film. And once the recording is finished, click the button once again. You will then be able to preview what you have recorded, save the file or discard it as required. Click the ruler icon in the menu to select the number of measurement tools, for example the distance tool. Find a start spot, click once to lock it in, find a second spot, click once again, and then the measurement is locked in the 3D space. To edit or delete a measurement, click on the value and select your option. In the same way, you will be able to select the height measurement tool to measure the height of objects, as well as the radius tool to measure any number of radii across the site, with the distance in meters displayed in the center. Once again, click the value to delete. To exit the application, click the button in the corner of the screen.